Should you lease or finance your next Toyota? There's no single right answer. It depends on how you drive, how long you keep a vehicle, and what matters more to you at the end of the term. Here's how to actually think it through. Leasing is similar to a long-term rental. You pay for the portion of the vehicle you use during the lease term, based on the vehicle's expected depreciation, plus applicable charges. At lease end, you typically return the vehicle, or you may have the option to buy it under your contract's terms. Financing is a loan. You make payments toward full ownership, and once the loan is paid off, the vehicle is yours to keep, trade, or sell, with no mileage limit along the way. Toyota Financial Services calculates lease mileage limits by dividing the number of months in the term by 12, then multiplying by 15,000 miles for a standard lease, or 12,000 miles for a low mileage lease. If you go over that allowance, you'll owe the per-mile rate stated in your specific lease agreement at turn-in. Financing doesn't carry a mileage limit at all, which matters if your annual driving is high or hard to predict. 4 things usually decide this: your realistic annual mileage, how long you plan to keep the vehicle, whether you'd rather deal with lease-end charges or long-term maintenance costs, and whether building equity matters to you. Leasing tends to fit drivers who can project their mileage accurately, want a newer vehicle every few years, and are comfortable meeting return condition standards at the end of the term. Financing tends to fit drivers whose mileage is high or unpredictable, who plan to keep the vehicle well beyond the loan term, and who'd rather budget for maintenance as the vehicle ages than deal with a mileage allowance. The right structure depends on your actual driving, not a general rule. Our finance team at Freeman Toyota can walk through both options side by side, based on how you really use a vehicle. Visit Freeman Toyota at 204 Northeast Loop 820 in Hurst, Texas, or learn more at freemantoyota.com.